Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a poor potter named Ravi. He was known throughout the village for his kind heart, but his clay pots barely earned him enough to feed his family. Every morning, Ravi would wake before sunrise, mix his clay, and shape beautiful pots with his weathered hands. His wife would worry as she watched their meager supply of rice dwindle day by day. "How will we survive?" she would ask. But Ravi would simply smile and say, "God will provide." One particularly harsh winter, when frost covered the ground and no one came to buy his pots, Ravi found himself with nothing left to sell. His children were hungry, and his heart was heavy. That evening, as he sat by his wheel, an old beggar knocked on his door, shivering in the cold. Without hesitation, Ravi invited the beggar inside. Though he had only one bowl of thin soup left, he offered it to the stranger. His wife brought their only warm blanket and wrapped it around the old man's shoulders. The beggar ate slowly, his eyes watching Ravi's family. "You give me your last meal," he said quietly, "when your own children are hungry." "Why?" Ravi replied simply, "Because kindness costs nothing, and a full heart is better than a full stomach." As dawn broke, the beggar stood to leave. He touched Ravi's shoulder and said, "True wealth lies not in gold, but in the richness of one's spirit. Your generosity will not be forgotten." That very day, a wealthy merchant traveling through the village saw Ravi's pots. Impressed by their craftsmanship, he placed an order for 100 pieces for his daughter's wedding. Word spread quickly, and soon nobles from neighboring kingdoms were requesting Ravi's work. But Ravi never forgot his humble beginnings. He continued to share his fortune with those in need, remembering that cold winter night when he gave his last bowl of soup to a stranger. And so, the poor potter became prosperous not because he sought riches, but because he never lost his humanity. The moral of the story: true wealth begins when we learn to give, even when we have little to offer.